So a cyber range essentially it's a way to sort of practice operating in cyberspace. So if you can think in terms of maybe sort of taking the internet and bottling it up and capturing it, virtualizing it, then you're in a situation where people can sort of practice defending against outside intrusions, or maybe in some cases if it's a military application, actually doing the intrusions themselves. But it's a way just to, in a contained environment, to sort of practice what goes on in cyberspace, but generally it's looked at as a way to sort of practice defending against intrusions and that sort of thing. Well, I think the biggest way is, it's going to allow for research, education, and training. It's going to get people, I think it's going to sort of standardize the practices we have in cybersecurity. So you don't have, there's 85 agencies in Georgia that are going to benefit from this. And, you definitely want everybody on the same page, sort of practicing the same methodologies. So it's really a good way to get people together and collaborate, share best practices and efficiencies and that sort of thing. And as those grow, those efficiencies grow, you just become, as an enterprise, more effective. When you think about, okay, with what was just announced, Augusta University has become sort of the focal point for cybersecurity education and training. Again, with 85 state agencies involved in this being trained from what we do. I think once you sort of establish that, then you get to a point where you become sort of a magnet for economic development, where other companies want to come in, take advantage of those efficiencies and best practices, and maybe market opportunities. And then as that starts happening, then you really start becoming a hub for cybersecurity innovation. And I think that's where the interesting things start happening as companies come in. They start basically ideas colliding, they start collaborating, and then innovation happens. That's, I think, the really exciting part. And it's kind of hard to predict where innovation is going to lead. You know it's going to explode and really grow, but to sort of predict in what directions, it's a little difficult. You know what's going to happen, but that's, I think, the exciting part as well.